Welcome back. I am so excited to talk to you today about virtual backgrounds, specifically related to company logo virtual backgrounds. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos that talk about how to create virtual backgrounds, but not a lot of them talk about branded virtual backgrounds. And I think that that's really important this day and age because a lot of companies still utilize virtual conferencing. A lot of people still work from home, and being able to have the ability to showcase your logo design on your virtual background, I think is really important. And I think it just showcases your company really well. So today our client actually has enlisted us to be able to create a virtual background for him with his logo. And I'm going to walk you through the process. Before we get going though, I would love to have you hit that subscribe button. This is only our third video, believe it or not. And we have so much more AI content that I would love to be able to share with you. If you like this video, please hit that like button as well. And also, I love comments. So if you don't mind just writing a little comment, I'd love to see it. I'd love to be able to respond. Okay, so the three tools that we're going to be talking about today that we're going to be using are Prome AI, specifically the sketch rendering tool. And I'm also going to introduce you guys to the HD Upscaler, which is really great for increasing the resolution of images. And it does not have to be images that you actually create in Prome. You can upload any image into Prome to be able to upscale the image, but today we're going to be actually upscaling the image that we create in Prome. Then we're going to be taking our image that we create into Midjourney. We're going to be doing basically creating the actual background itself within Midjourney. And then lastly, we're going to be doing just a tiny bit of editing within Photoshop. So those are the three tools that we're going to be using, and we are going to dive right in. So here we go. All right, so we are on Prome's website, and the website address is promeai.pro. I'm going to drop a couple things in the description of the video here. First off, if you sign up for Prome, we do have an affiliate link which gets you 20% off of your standard membership, whether it be a yearly or a monthly subscription. And also, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to just play around with a little bit by giving you 50 free coins. And I'm going to drop that code in the description of the video as well. So I think it gives you 10 coins for just signing up. But if you want to just play around with a little bit more and familiarize yourself with it, those coins will help you do that. So check the description for those links and the code for the coins and how to do that. For today, what we're going to do is go to this sketch rendering tool. And once you get there, what you want to do to start off with is uploading the logo that you're going to try and incorporate within your virtual background. And in this case, I pulled this logo off of the internet, so it's not the highest resolution, but I'm going to show you guys how to increase the resolution once we're done creating the logo here. In this case, he specifically said he wanted it to be this kind of neon look like this logo is on my virtual background. And so what we're going to do here is upload this image, and this is his logo. There we go. Okay, so accountability now. If you don't know who that is, by the way, he's amazing. He is a business coach, and his name is Don Markland. He's awesome. Go check him out. I believe he has a YouTube channel. I'll tag him in here as well in the comments. What we're going to do is go in here, and in one of the last videos, I talked about how they did have different models now. We're going to stick with version 2 versus going with version 3. Version 3 is better when it comes to text. However, I've got a little trick with that here in the way of the prompting. But we're going to go into style. And if you go into photography style, you'll notice that there are tons of different options here. And we're trying to go with this kind of like neon look, but we specifically want it to be like a neon sign, like an actual lit sign. So we're going to go with this artistic photography 09. If you scroll through these different options, like as you scroll down, it kind of scrolls through the different options. You can see all kinds of different styles that you could play around with. But for this instance, we're going to go with this artistic photography. And then over here in the scenes, in the last video, we used this specifically for rendering interior images for architecture and interior design, but we're using it for something totally different today, which is obviously branding. And what we're going to do is go with this geometric genius. We might also try this cosmic curiosity as well, but we're going to start with this. I could also, just for grins, select both of these. You can select 2 different scenes if you like, but we're going to start, we can start with both of them. That's totally fine. Under mode, I like to stick with structure and take the creativity down to around 20. I feel like that is pretty good in terms of keeping with the consistency of the image, but also still giving it a little bit of creativity as well. And then under the prompt, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say neon sign that says accountability now in pink, blue, orange, and green. All right, so what we're going to do is click generate and see what it does. Obviously, you can see the neon signs I created here for what I did right here. Okay, so super cool. Again, it comes up with 3 options. I just want to hit generate again and see what it does. I don't know how much he's going to like the pink, so we might take the pink out of the description here. Oh, that's really cool. That's fun. Gosh, I feel like he would like all of these, but let's just do this. We're going to take the pink out and we're going to hit generate again. See what happens. I definitely feel like the pink added some vibrancy to it. We might not even, let's try it without colors. Let's just say neon sign that says accountability now and see what happens. Okay. I feel like he could definitely gravitate towards something like this. I also really like this. It's more simple, but there's something nice about that. We're also going to try one thing. We're going to go over here. Let's take this off and just generate to see what it does. I am liking this though. I think the darker background is more in line with what I would go for his business, but let's try one other scene mode. That's tough. Okay, I think this is our winner here. A couple things to note. If you want to save any of these forever, say you really like the style of it, you like it, and you just want it to be like what you would go to for future things, you can save it to your assets. These all delete after 30 days. So it's important to know that these will not be here after 30 days. If you like something, definitely save it to your assets or download it. When you download it, it gives you a couple different options. This little crown sign means that it's using coins to download it. So if you do a free download or a preview download, it's going to leave a watermark on there, but you don't have to spend any coins whenever you do that. If you're paying for a subscription, like we're on the standard plan, we've never even come close to using all of our coins. You could do any of these and it'd probably never even get close to using all of your coins, but you could do a full download and save it to your computer. What we're going to do here though is go over here to edit, and we are going to send this to the HD upscaler. What that means is it's going to increase the resolution of this image and basically upscale it. Notice at the top it says pop-up window blocked, so I need to click this because it's going to open up a new window and increase the resolution of it. So I'm not going to enter in anything under the prompt here. I'm just going to literally click generate, and what it's going to do is upscale that image. I want to do one other one too. I think this one is nice, and so I'm going to do the same thing on this one, send this to the HD upscaler as well. And we can play around with both of these. What we're going to do after we upscale the images and save them to our computer is send them over to Midjourney and use the editing feature in Midjourney to be able to add the rest of the background in there. So that is what we are working on here. Notice it made the edges a little jaggedy. So we're gonna try that one more time. And you can change the creativity if you want a little bit as well. Usually it's pretty quick to do all of this. It's not a long process. Maybe about a minute or so. Okay, that one I feel like it looks like a neon sign. It is jaggedy around the edges, but I do feel like it looks like the letters of a neon sign. So what we're going to do is go to this little down arrow and we're going to do a full download again. If you wanted to upscale it again, which we could try doing that, upscale again, see what it does. It basically upscales the upscaled image. That is an option. Now, when we generate this one, it's going to generate it for 4 credits. So notice that. Oh, that one did nice. That looks really good. So we could upscale this one again if we wanted to. And that does basically 4096 by 4096 resolution instead of 2048 by 2048. We might try that since it'll be a background image. Try both of those. So you can really see that neon coming out in the sign. That looks really good. So we're going to save this, do a full download, and then we're going to go over here to this one, and that looks good too. We're going to save that, do a full download. And now we are going to go over here to Midjourney. Okay, we've got everything saved. What we're going to go and do is click the edit button, and we're going to drag and drop the image into that edit uploaded image. It says images must be less than 10 megabytes. So we need to take this down a little bit in size. If we have upsized the image to the highest resolution, then what you'll need to do is go into your computer and slightly adjust the image size so that it's not big, because on that 4096 by 4096, it said that it was 10 megabytes, and so that did not work. So what I needed to do was size it down a little bit. I just did that on my Mac by duplicating the image and then just shifting down the size of it. So I am uploading that now, and here it is. So what we're going to do is basically use this to change the size of the canvas here. So do it as if you were doing like a zoom background, this widescreen size. And then what we want to do is click move and resize, and we are going to shift this. Notice how we sit in the center of the screen. We want this to be on either the right or the left side so that you can see it in the background while you're presenting. And so give yourself a little bit of room on the right-hand side, because whenever you upload it to whether it be Zoom or any of the platforms, you're cutting off the sides a little bit. And you could even say under the aspect ratio, 16 by 9, so you can see what we're working with here. So give yourself a little bit of room on the side and then shift it down to where you can have it right about maybe here-ish. And then what we'll want to do is, it says, what will you imagine? So we're going to say a logo with the text accountability now in neon light. So we're going to say in a neon light on black brick wall, vibrant neon lighting in pink, blue, orange, and green. submit edit. So what it's going to do is it's called outpainting, where it basically fills in the rest of this canvas that you don't see outside of this area here. And then it basically creates the rest of the image for you, like what I did in this virtual background here. That is super cool. So it took the neon and it basically just painted this shadow effect on this black brick wall. That's awesome. This basically has it on almost a wall detail in front of the brick wall, which is cool. This is nice, but I feel like you're using it as a background. You don't really want that wall to be angled. You want it to be flat. So I feel like this is a great option here. I wish it was a little bit farther back. So that is something to note, but I like this one a lot. So we're going to download that image. We could also upscale it to the gallery as well. But what we're going to do is submit that edit again. I usually do this a couple times just to see what it does for me. I like to play around with it a little bit and just see what it comes up with. So you can hit submit really as many times as you like. I don't know. It came up with text here. That's really interesting. All right, so I don't love the angled wall. What we could even do is take this accountability now out because obviously it's already here. So we don't necessarily need to tell it what's already in there. What we can just do is say signage wall with black brick and neon lighting accenting the wall texture. Vibrant neon lighting. We're going to leave that in for now, but we might take the colors out in just a minute. I also want to say flat, a flat signage wall. All right, so let's try this and see what it does. No. Nope. Nope. Okay, I don't like those nearly as much. I definitely feel like this is the winner in this scenario. I do like that other logo that we did as well. So I'm going to go back here to the edit button and I want to edit a new image and I'm going to upload that second image as well. So here it saved our prompt from the last time. So we're going to go with that. We're just going to say a logo with signage and a neon light on light colored brick wall, vibrant neon lighting in, let's say orange, yellow, and red. That way it matches this sign. Okay, so we're going to say that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a 16 by 9. We are going to change the size of, I want to undo that. Undo. Okay, move this to over here. So it's on the side. Or remember, give yourself some room because it is going to crop in a little bit. And then we're going to click submit edit. And we're going to see what this does. My cat wants to make an appearance today. Say hi, Buzz. I really like, I'm going to submit edit one more time. I want to see what else it does. But I'm digging a few of these. I don't like that one. I don't really want any furniture in here. But we could take this out easily in Photoshop or maybe even in here as well. I find Photoshop is easiest. Their generative fill option is just awesome. I could even show you that in this video as well. Interesting. Nope. Okay. So I think I like this one the best. So what we're going to do, let's download this image and we are going to go into Photoshop now. Okay, here we are in Photoshop. What I want to do is take this guy and just drag and drop it in here. And then if you've never used Generative Fill before, it is amazing. So I'm going to go to this little polygonal lasso tool And I am just going to highlight this area with the plant and the sofa and table. I'm going to keep the shadow in there. Yeah, we're going to keep all those little shadows in there. All right, so make sure it highlights all of that. We're going to click Generative Fill. I usually don't even enter in a prompt, honestly. I just kind of see what it does. The times I have entered in a prompt, it hasn't done very well for me. I just find that it's better to not do that. I might even go back in here and highlight this whole floor area here. So we're going to see what it does and what it comes up with. We don't want the plant. We can just look at this floor option over here and see what we like best. So that's cool. We're gonna go with that. So we just keep that layer on. We're gonna go back to this polygonal lasso tool here. And we're just gonna highlight this tree again. Generative fill, click generate, take the tree out. Voila, no tree. Easy as pie. So that's how we do that. And then obviously we can just save that as a high resolution file. So once you're done saving everything exactly as you want it, make sure it's definitely high resolution. That's really important. And you're just going to basically upload it as your background image. I hope this helps. Definitely remember to look down in the video description for those discount codes for Prome as well as the free coins. Hopefully that helps you guys out. You might not even need to sign up for it and you can just play around with it and see what works best for you. But I think the video backgrounds are super, super cool. If you like this video, please subscribe and just show a little bit of love. If there's something that you want to see a video on, it does not have to be design related. I love AI tools. I love just testing out new things, trying out just different products and AI related software. So if there's something that you are interested in, send it my way. Drop a comment if you like this, if you love this. I love to hear that. And I have so many more videos planned. So thank you so much for your time today. I hope this helps. I would love to see any backgrounds that you create. Send them to me. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much.